Hello, Ken Spriggs here. Uploading a video final reveal of the Predator pod that I worked on a buddy build with Augie Gonzalez for the Blackheart model. And the final reveal went up today, and Augie did a fantastic job of filming the buddy build and putting that onto his channel. And I'll put a link in the description. If you want to go check that out, definitely go check out the build and show how we did it. I wanted to just do a little video review on my own channel for the model and just show a few final things I did on it as well for that also. So let's go ahead and take a look.
All right, and there is the completed ship opened up. I want to give a really good thanks to Mark Fraley for creating the 3D printed file for the Predator plaque. That's really a nice touch. He also made one for the Mandalorian, which I used on my my blurg, my Queel and Mando desert blurg diorama, which really made that diorama pop as well. So really happy with that. Thanks again, Mark. All right, now I have a remote control sensor set up down in this area, so I just turn it on and the lights all come on. Makes it nice and convenient. There's a switch underneath as well, but it's a little more of a hassle to get to, obviously. So the remote control is really nice. Again, the green lights and the red lights look a lot greener and a lot more brighter red in real life than they do on the camera. I have a few stills of it in the dark, which makes it look a little more accurate to the color. Try to see underneath the inside. Sorry. All right, but my nice and cluttered and weed and encrusted jungle diorama. I built up around the brass posts in order, or the brass tubes in order to disguise them under the ship as though it's just landing on some weeds. Okay, and I'll show you a few stills here in a few seconds, but I ended up making a clear dome for the front, so you can see into the cockpit and see that cool detail on the lights, as you can see there. And I did this by using a, initially I used a plastic packaging from a light bulb and just cut it out to the shape of the window. But then I had a little thicker clear ornament that's easy to cut from Hobby Lobby. And I just press that against the part that comes with the ship and cut it out, and I just have it glued inside. I don't even have it glued inside, actually. It's kind of forced in there down where the point is, and up at the top you can even kind of see it, that little white line. There's a piece of styrene I glued in, and it just goes in by pressure, so it can actually be removed. But I like the idea of having the ability to see in there a lot clearer. And I dirtied it up, obviously, so it would look more realistic on the ship, but I think that turned out really well. All right, let me go ahead and close it up and show you some more shots. I will show you some stills of the clear part that I replaced it with in the cockpit, and then I'll show you the ship closed up and how you can see inside. All right, and there is the ship closed up on the base. I like the option to be able to switch between the two. And I'm really glad I went with the clear canopy, because you can see in there a lot better. I did dirty it up a bit because I didn't want it to be, you know, really clear and glossy. But you can see in there, you can see the Predator, his little red laser light, the backlighting. I think that's really cool. There's all the foliage that I built up. I didn't do quite as much on the back because you're really not going to see it, but I definitely wanted to build up a lot on the front and underneath the ship to disguise the brass tubes that are holding it up and the wiring. So I think I got a lot of nice little weeds and tangles, and that part of it gave it a lot more realism. Sorry. As far as the looking like a jungle. All right.
All right, so that was a fantastic buddy build. Really enjoyed it quite a bit. It's always great to see what each modeler brings to a particular kit and see how each person approaches it. Augie did a fantastic job, as he always does, and I certainly learned some things from him, and he certainly learned some things from me as well. So it's always great to do that, and I definitely want to do that in the future with him again. So stay tuned. I will be continuing working on my 2001 Discovery commission build that I had begun. And also I have been doing some work on my very large Spindrift 3D printed kit as well. And I'll be uploading some video of that too here very soon. All right, thank you to all my new subscribers, and stay tuned for some awesome things. Thank you.